Just before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is the best way to buy any Rocket League items or credits on any platform and at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. I'm going to be giving away a White Octane every 1,000 subscribers on the channel. All you have to do is subscribe, like, turn on post notifications, and then finally head over to the Discord server. The link is in the description down below. And as soon as we hit 24k, there will be a White Octane giveaway set up. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get straight into the video. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. In episode 4 of Trading From Nothing all the way up to the White Apex, I just want to mention we're so close to 24k, and as soon as we hit that, like I've already mentioned, I'll be giving away a White Octane over on the Discord server, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thank you for the insane support on the channel recently. Let's go for 200 likes on this episode as well, and let's get straight into the first trade of Nothing to White Apex, episode 4. Okay, so we're going to be heading into the first trade of the episode, and the inventory is currently just over 13,000 credits, which isn't too bad whatsoever. We started at 7,000 credits on episode 1. That was because we sold the White Octane, but recently I've been doing some new methods such as buying and selling hard to sell black markets, and it's got me a ton of profit, as well as other items such as painted Octanes, which have been so good. And we're picking up yet another painted Octane. It's going to be the pink Octane. I'm buying it for 100 credits below its minimum value, and I always say the cheap Octanes are so easy to sell for their middle value, so I'm going to be trying to get 500 credits for this pink Octane and therefore get 150 credits profit on this item alone. It's not a lot of profit, but if I repeat this over and over like I do in these episodes, then it will add up, and eventually I will be getting myself White Apex, which obviously is the ultimate goal of this series. Now, this was a really good trade. Another hard to sell black market, the Crimson Jewel Dragons. Last time I had this, I was actually able to sell it on very quickly. I'm buying it for 400 credits below its minimum value, which if I get the minimum value, I think that's probably one of the highest amount of profits we've got from a single item in this series so far. Now, I mentioned this in the last episode, but recently I've actually been really struggling to sell my items, and that's sort of why I'm just buying so many items into the inventory right now, because if I'm struggling to sell items, then other people most likely are going through the same thing, and therefore they might be quick selling their items just because they can't sell them at all. So I'm picking up a black Singularity for 600 credits below its minimum value. Now, yes, this is going to be extremely hard to sell, but I'm hoping eventually I will be able to find the minimum value for that item and therefore take 600 credits profit into my inventory, which is going to be perfect for making progress. And if I keep repeating those trades and actually selling the items, then I'll be getting the White Apex very, very soon. The only thing is, if I keep repeating trades such as that, then it's going to take me ages to sell on the items, therefore I won't be getting a lot of content for these episodes, and I won't really be able to hold up with daily uploads. So I am still going to be keeping in a mix of high demand items, buying those 100 credits below their minimum value and flipping them quickly, such as the pink Octane, which you just sold for 500 credits, which is the, well, I think it's basically the middle value for that item, and I got 150 credits profit. So obviously not as much profit as other trades, such as when I'm trading with the hard to sell black markets, but it's still profit, it adds up, and I'm also getting more content so that I can keep on getting these videos out. And then I also do sell on a Sky Blue Octane for 900 credits. This is going to be the minimum value, and something that I've actually said in the last few episodes of Nothing to White Apex, I can't really sell the more expensive painted Octanes for their middle value, such as Crimson, Sky Blue and Lime. I always struggle to get the middle value for those items, but the cheaper Octanes I can always sell for their middle value, so I always want to trade with those more than the more expensive ones, if that makes sense. I do also manage to sell on a black atomizer for 1.5k. This is perfect. I'm slowly getting rid of the hard to sell black markets. I do have the Carbonator, the Jewel Dragons and some other ones in my inventory still, but it's good that we're still getting rid of one right here, and for its minimum value I didn't have to sell it for anything below the minimum value. I bought it for 1.1k originally, so that is going to be 400 credits profit, which goes to show painted black markets can be really, really good in getting a ton of profit. However, I would really only suggest this method for more experienced traders, just because it even annoys me when I can't sell one of my items. But if you're new to trading and you don't really know the best ways to sell your items, then you might just be stuck with one item for days on end, and especially if you've got a small inventory, you won't be able to make progress until you sell that item. So yeah, only do that method if you have a bigger inventory. I did also manage to sell off a black OEM for 1.1k. It took ages, I finally got it gone. A couple weeks ago they were really easy to sell, but now I just can't really sell black OEM or black stone, so I might avoid those in the next few episodes unless I can buy them for way below their minimum value, just so that I can get more profit out of them. Also, White Zomba, I don't know why, but it's so hard to sell right now. It has recently gone down on the spreadsheet, but it's still pretty stable at 2.2k. I think it's 2.2 to 2.4 at the moment, but I just can't get it sold. However, oh my days, we've just sold a forest green carbonator. Yes, I sold it for below its minimum value. I sold it for 1.2k, but I picked it up for a Crimson 20XX that I paid 300 credits for. So technically, I paid like 300 credits for that forest green carbonator, and I sold it on for 1.2k. So that's going to be 900 credits profit, which is insane. That is undoubtedly the most I've made on an item in this series so far, which is genuinely crazy. I do also manage to get the White Zombas sold. I don't get 2.3k, which is what I was looking for, but because it was so hard to sell, I dropped my price down a little bit just to save me a little bit of time, and I sell it on for 2,250, and then the same guy invites me back to a trade, and we do another trade, and I believe I'm picking up another painted Dueling Dragons. I'm guessing this guy was struggling to sell it, but I pick it up for 1.7k. The trades just keep on getting better. It's valued at 2.2 minimum value. I'm picking it up for 1.7. That is 500 credits below the minimum value for this item, and I don't think it will be that hard to sell. Last time I had painted Dueling Dragons, I sold them on relatively quickly, so if I just list this up on RL Garage, RL Training Post, and also the Xbox Looking for Group section, I should be able to sell it within about a day or so, and if I get both of the painted Dueling Dragons gone for their minimum values, then I'll be getting 900 credits profit from painted Dueling Dragons. This is genuinely crazy. Trading has definitely picked up recently, and I've got to say, trading with other items such as the Dueling Dragons, the Carbonator, Atomizer, it's made my experience so much better. I'm getting more profit, I'm having more fun, because I'm doing more of a variety of trades. In my Alpha Cap series towards the end, I was literally just buying and selling high demand items, but now I can switch it up a little bit, and I'm finding it so much more enjoyable to trade with these items. Also, Big Splash, haven't had that in ages. I don't think I've ever traded with it in a Nothing to Something series, but I was able to make a decent amount of profit. I was able to sell all of them together, which saved me a lot of time, and I got 350 credits, which granted is not the minimum value for each one of these. If I was getting the minimum value, then I'll be getting 70 credits each, which is about 500 credits. So obviously I'm not getting that much, but it saves me a lot of time, and Big Splash don't have a great demand to them, so I'm always happy just to take a little bit of an underpay when it saves me that much time. But I originally got it for a little ad in a trade, so basically free credits, and then I also do manage to sell on my Black Standard for 2.7k, which we earlier bought in this episode for 2.5k, so that's going to be another 200 credits profit, which I don't think I've made on a Black Standard for absolutely ages. I'm usually making 100 credits profit on this item, but I'm able to make a little bit more. But I don't know what's happened. Trading has picked up so much recently, so I would definitely recommend trading right now, because I'm having so much fun with it. I also do manage to sell on the Crimson Dueling Dragons for a Titanium White Tactician Fennec. The White Fennec right now is only worth about 1.8k, which is actually 100 credits less than the Crimson Dueling Dragons, but I'm hoping, because it is Tactician, I'll be able to get a little bit more credits for this, and maybe sell it for around 2.1, 2.2k, and get some profit, and hopefully it should also be a little bit easier to sell than that Crimson Dueling Dragons as well, so I should be getting a little bit of profit and an easier item to sell, and if that is the case, then it basically works out as a win-win situation for me. I've got to say, this episode was one of the better ones so far. We made a ton of profit, and I'm getting a little bit more experience trading with harder to sell black markets as well. They're making me a ton of profit. It's literally going perfectly. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed. 200 likes if you have. Make sure to comment White Apex if you watched this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Me.